Put your hands together for Cam Mesinger. Make some noise for Cam Mesinger coming to the stage. There we go.
My name is Cam Mesinger. I'm 19 years old, but depending on the lighting, I'm either a 38-year-old woman or an 11-year-old boy. So it's going well. I think it's really important to be realistic about what you look like. For example, I think, or I know, that I look gay not because I look like I like women. I think it's because I look like I would laugh if I saw a penis. Which is fine. My normal aesthetic is like Rachel Maddow after hours. But the other day I was asked to go to a birthday party, and it was dress up. They said, dress classy. So I put on my nicest bow tie, with Christmas trees, obviously, button-down blazer, and I show up, and it turns out classy meant like club classy. So everyone else there was dressed, black bodycon dress, like a Bratz doll. And I was dressed like Baby Bill Nye. So it was fine. I am gay, but I have decided I'm not like functional gay. Like I think a lot of lesbian stereotypes have to do with like being handy and like functional, and I don't fulfill any of them. For example, I was raised in a Home Depot, but I don't know how to use any tools. And I know that I should know a lot about cars, but every time I call an Uber, I can't figure out which one to get into. I do look very butch, but I am just enough of a woman, though, that when I do call an Uber, I shit my pants when they lock the doors. So it's fine. We just had the holidays, and I spent some time with family, and whenever my family convened together, I would always wonder as a kid like who the gay cousin was, and we never had one, and I realized this year it's because I was the gay cousin. Had some revelations. My family's pretty close. I'm an only child, so when it's just the immediate family, it's just me, my mom, my dad. My mom and I are pretty close, mother, daughter, she was a stay-at-home mom. But I don't think that we're as close as she thinks we are. Because I'm a college student now, I live out of state, so I call her every day. But I don't tell her the things about my life that I think that she needs to hear. Like, she doesn't know that I'm failing any classes, or that, last week I got so blackout that I puked on a 2-person sweater. But she does know every ingredient of the salad that I had for lunch yesterday. So we share. I do think that if I did tell her the bad things, though, she isn't listening. Like, I've noticed that my mom is of that class of, like, white suburban mom that she really only ever has, like, one thing on her mind. Like, I could call her and be like, Mom, I'm so sorry, but last week I got so drunk that I puked off the platform of the Uptown 6. And she'd just be like, what? That's nice, dear. I had bread for lunch today, so I think I have to kill myself. Which is fine. She is the kind of mom, though, I didn't realize this was weird until I took her out in public the other day. Very sweet, but whenever we're in, like, a public bathroom, she likes to announce to me which stall she's in, even though I'm a full adult. Like we'd be, like, in an airport bathroom, and there's, like, that wall of stalls, and she'll be like, I'm by the door! And I'll be like, I don't need your help! Or, like, if she happens to be in the stall, like, right next to me, she'll do, like, the 70s peeper wave. Yes. My family raised me in a small suburban Massachusetts town, but I did recently realize I was doing some thinking, and a lot of the things that they taught me when I went to public elementary school, for the most part, they still function in my life. Like, everyone complains, but I still use math. And I can still read, which is a plus. But the one thing that was consistent through like all grade levels that I still never learned, or used, I should say, is stop, drop, and roll. Did you guys think about that? Like, have you ever stopped, dropped, or rolled? No. It's frankly upsetting. I was hanging out with a lot of family members, and I realized I feel really blessed, because we, as a family, do not partake in like the one thing that I think ruins people. Like, we have a lot of old people in my family, but no one has transitions lenses. which I feel like really makes or breaks a relationship. Like if I walked into like a coffee date with a friend and they just had like that like half tinted like gray like gaze, like Stevie Wonder, just like are they looking at me, like were they outside, I'd like leave. Like I think in terms of like fashion faux pas, it goes like from like okay to like worst. It's like a full juicy tracksuit, just half a juicy tracksuit, those Converse that like lace all the way up, a Twinks for Trump shirt, just a regular MAGA hat, and then fucking transitions lenses. They make me so upset. I can't tell you how upset they make me. I'll leave you guys with this. So I had a girl back to my dorm room a couple of weeks ago. Exciting. Thank you. But it gets worse. She was a friend from class, and I'd never really seen her with anything other than like a sweater or like a long sleeve t-shirt on. So she takes off her jacket and she's wearing a t-shirt, just like, sleeveless. And I noticed that like right on her bicep she has a tattoo that I've never seen before. And the tattoo really makes or breaks the situation. Because it says, just in plain black lettering, yes, comma, and, which, if you're not familiar with like the golden rule of improv, would be like if a real estate agent had a tattoo that said location, location, location. So I'm still single. Thank you guys.
Cam Mesinger, ladies and gentlemen. Hilarious.